More than 25 rides to keep you on the edge of your seat. Ride our newest attractions, Nebula Z, Twistin' Teacups, Circus Swings, and Little Sprinter Raceway. More rides, more excitement, an experience for the entire family. Life's a circus. Let's play!
The return of a holiday tradition bringing more than just Christmas joy to Altadena. Now at 7 a.m., how it's showing resiliency and hope this holiday season. Plus, the possible mega merger deal between Netflix and Warner Brothers is running into more hurdles. The reassurance Netflix is giving its customers amid many questions.
And if you look outside, it's a beautiful way to start the day. Nice clear skies, temperatures warming up. We've got an even bigger warm up coming your way as we look ahead toward the middle of this next week. So we'll be tracking that for you this morning.
You're watching NBC4. Here's what's happening today in LA.
Sunday morning, everyone. It is December 7th as we take a live look over Long Beach. We already see the sun coming up a little bit, still a little foggy out there. Thank you for waking up with us. I'm Michelle Vias. It's going to be a glorious Sunday. As far as the weather goes, let's check in with meteorologist Kelly Moody. Wow, great weather for anything that's happening today. Church services, holiday events,
all the
shopping.
Good things. Yes, the only snag that I'll put out there is we do still have our air quality alert in place for today. So that's something that people should be aware of. So just be cautious if you're somebody who falls in one of our more sensitive groups. Let's take a look outside our current temperatures. Those are hanging out in the 40s, a couple spots in the 50s, 50 degrees right now in Los Angeles, 53 degrees in LAX, 50 degrees in Santa Ana. We will keep going with that warm up for today. Spots like Anaheim expected to reach up into the 70s as we head into the afternoon hours. Much warmer temperatures ahead for you, though. We're looking at 80s over the next couple of days. But today, it should stay pretty comfortable. As we look elsewhere, we're talking upper 60s at the coast, mid 70s for the Los Angeles Basin and Orange County. Mostly clear skies and upper 70s for the valleys and Inland Empire. Upper 60s expected in the high desert and upper 50s in the mountain communities. But as I mentioned, we've got that air quality alert to talk about this morning, still extended through your Sunday, plus those pretty warm temperatures that could even be looking at trying to get up near some record territory over the next couple of days. We'll be talking about those. Michelle?
Kelly, thank you. Developing now in Santa Ana, police are looking for the man accused of stabbing a person to death in a drive-thru. This is a look at the scene from News Chopper 4 last night. It happened at the Pollo Campero restaurant on Bristol Street at around 4:30 in the afternoon. Police say the person died at the hospital. And it's still not clear as to what led up to the stabbing, and so far no description on that stabber either. We'll stay on top of this. Now to the fallout from the major pending deal between Netflix and Warner Brothers. The agreement was the easy part, and now Netflix faces more challenging questions and a task of getting the deal approved and convincing customers it's in their best interests. The company sent emails to subscribers yesterday morning saying nothing is changing today. It's seeking to calm concerns over the latest announcement. Netflix says it has more steps to complete before the deal is final.
Would you be surprised if this deal actually did go through?
I would be a little bit surprised. It will be bad for everybody who's involved in the production of video content.
Both the Directors and Screen Actors Guild say the possible merger raises concerns and questions. Netflix says the combination of companies will offer more choice and opportunities. Christmas Tree Lane in Altadena is the oldest large-scale outdoor Christmas lighting display in the country. And last night, the city held its 105th annual event, bringing the community back together after January's devastating wildfire. Now, this is a look at the community after flames tore through the neighborhoods. Then, last night, the lane dazzled in Christmas lights once again. NBC4's Annette Arriola is live in Altadena this morning with the look inside the big ceremony. Good to see you, Annette. This was a memorable one indeed.
It certainly was a very emotional night for everybody, Michelle, who showed up here. You know, this is a celebration that is so deeply rooted in history and tradition. And even those devastating wildfires were not able to take that away from this community. Take a look.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, the countdown and the moment everyone was waiting for. The lights finally returning to Christmas Tree Lane along Santa Rosa Avenue. And you know, many of the families that were here last night either lost their homes or were deeply affected by the Eaton fire and are still dealing with displacement. Now, the event also proving once again just how resilient Altadena has been during these past 11 months, from a devastation to rebuilding and recovery, but also finding joy and comfort that this town is still standing and is still very much their own. Take a listen.
You begin to feel it weaving back together, the life coming back together. That energy is there, it's strong. I think it's healing for people to be together, to see each other, to mourn the passing of what was, but to really dream together what it can be in the future.
And Altadena's light shining very brightly. Now, Christmas Tree Lane is going to be lit all the way through January 7th. Incredibly enough, the one-year anniversary of the Eaton fire. And coming up at 7:30, Michelle, we are going to show you how the crowd last night honored the 19 lives that were lost almost a year ago during the Eaton fire. We'll send it back to you.
3, 2, 1.
And at the same time, Pacific Palisades held its own tree lighting at Palisades Village. Hundreds came to the reunion of sorts for people waiting to move back home after the January wildfire. Children sang, firefighters who fought in the fire also spoke, and residents remain hopeful and encouraged.
Christmas is a time of year to count your blessings, and the blessings that we have around us is that we're alive and well, but we still have a lot of work to do before things can get back to normal.
The city's honorary mayors are promising residents a brighter future. New this morning in Newport Beach, the state and city have begun emergency repairs on an abandoned oil well dating back to the 1920s. It's happening around the clock near Marcus Avenue and 36th Street for the next 3 to 4 weeks. And residents are being warned to prepare for loud noise during this time. The project is fixing a methane leak that has impacted several Balboa Peninsula homes. You can see that oil leaking into properties there. A key update with the weekend freeway closures on the 405. Caltrans is calling off the work this weekend and next because of an equipment issue. Several lanes of the freeway were set to be shut down through Monday as part of the ongoing repavement project. No word yet on when work will resume.
Drive on while you can. We're taking a look at that air quality alert that we were talking about earlier on. This is from the South Coast Air Quality Management District and has been extended to include all of our Sunday. This is our indication that it's a no burn day, so you shouldn't be burning any wood, pellets, fire logs, whether that's indoor or outdoor. This does not apply to areas that are above 3,000 feet in elevation, but the reason for this is because we're expecting to have diminished air quality overall for today, with some smaller particulate matter in the atmosphere. So you can see that moderate air quality for spots like Burbank, down toward Compton, into West Covina. It's a little bit better farther to the north toward spots like Santa Clarita. As we look farther inland, continuing to see that moderate air quality for Riverside, San Bernardino. Starts to get a little bit better for Hemet, but generally speaking, not the best air quality that we've had, at least in recent times. As we head over the next couple of days, we may continue to see some variations in air quality as our weak to moderate Santa Ana winds continue to stick around. That is a part of the high pressure that is building for us, and that is sending our temperatures into the mid to upper 70s, 80s expected by the time we get to Tuesday and Wednesday, looking to be our warmest days of the upcoming week. That is likely to put us 10 to 15 degrees above normal all across the region. We will be feeling the heat. It's not exactly seasonable for this time of year, but definitely going to be a little bit warmer out there. So we'll continue to track those conditions with a look at when you can expect that warm up coming up. Michelle?
See you soon, Kelly. Still ahead on Today in LA Weekend. Today marks 84 years since the attack